So I'm having a wonderful day, a wonderful time, and right here I'm being taught the pronunciation of this dog breed. So we'll be taught together, you and me. So give me the correct pronunciation. Ama, the way you pronounce this dog breed.
Is that Boerboel? Boerboel.
It's a Boerboel.
Yes.
And we usually say what? Boerboel. Okay, my Kikuyu tongue is doing me proud. So Boerboel. So now go ahead and introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us what has your experience been dealing with Boerboel.
My name is Jacob Ngonyi. Experience, it would depend on in regards to which aspect.
When it comes to their temperaments, their trainability.
Temperament, I think he's the one who trains them on obedience. He would be best to speak about temperament.
I'm Saint Ivo, partner at Esoteric Mastiffs. In regards to temperament, I think Boerboels are really good at temperament. And the fact that they're also good with kids goes to show. When it comes to training, yes, they're a bit stubborn, but they're quite loyal. So with time, if you gain their trust, training them is not much of a problem. But I'd advise anyone who has a Boerboel to train them at an early age because they grow to immense sizes and you'd love to have control of such a beast. Yeah.
What advice would you give somebody out there who's admiring these beautiful dogs and they would want to own one? What word would you give them?
I think firstly, have they ever owned a large dog before? And I think that's the first key thing. Question number one, have they ever owned a Mastiff? Question number two is what is the size of, where do they plan to live with this dog? You know, you live in an apartment, because it will have different demands, you know, because if you live in an apartment, then you also need to be taking them out for walk frequently. So there's so many variables. So I would say if you've never owned a Mastiff, then don't even bother. It's not that because I think at the end of the day, because of the wheel and temperament, if you've never owned a Mastiff before, you might get temperamental on them, and that actually is very negative in regards to their general outlook moving forward.
You know, my final question, like for such a day, I know it was a fun day. What importance does such a day have to the dogs?
I think for us especially is the socialization aspect. You get to be out in the public, get to see other dogs, get to see individuals, different people, different smells, different atmosphere, and that I think is definitely very, very positive for their socialization. Over and above that, for us also as breeders, we get to interact. We get to also see other dogs within the dogdom, you know, so to speak. You know, so we get to see what we would like to pair with. You know, we get to see what the gene pool is looking like. Also, we get to see also where we rank. You know, which also is a good motivator. But over and above that is also the interaction part, creating that new social capital with individuals also in the same organization as you, or who share the same interests as you. So it's positive both ways for the dog and for me.
Okay, thank you for agreeing to this interview. You've been awesome, and hopefully I look forward to seeing you in your natural habitat, like let's say where the dog stays.
Oh, no, not a problem. I think one day we'll organize an interview at our kennels, and we will be proud for individuals to actually see what sort of dog it is. I know there's been some negative mumblings about the Boerboel, but one thing you have to understand is that everything has to be contextualized. You know, it's a dog actually which is very, very friendly and loyal. You know, so it becomes when a dog breed is demonized, people fail to look at all the other extraneous variables that inform a situation. So I think that's very, very important, because a Boerboel cannot be compared, let's say, to other breeds. They're dogs that care and are loving. Yeah, so thank you for actually offering us this interview and a chance to demystify the Boerboel.
Okay, thank you. Bye.